Hello and welcome to Me and My Garden with me and my garden. In today's episode we're going to show you how to make the perfect campfire in a box. We have a box. Now, this is our standard version, and with this model, this comes in at approximately $39.99. That's English pounds. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate here with what we call the economy version. Now, to simply make a campfire in a box, all one needs is a box and some paper. Now, I like to use old academic books. There are lots of old academics around who write books, and mostly their books are worthless, but they do make great kindling. So, rip a few pages, throw them into the box, like so. As many as you like, the more the better. There we go, throw those papers in, there we go, paper after paper after paper. Okay, there's just a few papers there. Now we need some sticks. Here we have some sticks that I made earlier. Now what we do with these is throw them on top of the paper, any old how, doesn't matter how, just throw them in there like that. That'll get the fire nicely hot and glowing and will catch fire perfectly. Then we add a couple of logs. Put those in the box, and there we have our economy version campfire in a box. This one comes in at about $29.99, slightly cheaper than the regular version, or the standard version as we called it. The next stage is to get the box ready for burning. Now the next stage with our box is to punch some holes in the side of it. I'll explain why later. Take any sharp implement that you can. I'm going a bit over the top here with a pitchfork, but we need to punch some holes in this box. There we go. If things do fall out of the box, then just put them back in. You'll be fine there. We'll have a nice fire going and we'll punch holes in this box. There we go. We've got a nice campfire in a box already going on here. Okay, I'm going to show you the standard version later. I've made one much earlier. It's been maturing for about 6 weeks now, and nice and dry, nice and ready to be burned. So let's So let's put this one to one side and introduce you to our other models. Okay, well, we've seen the standard version and the economy version. I'd like to introduce you to the backpacker version. This is especially handy for those people on the go who would like to have a campfire anywhere they happen to be. But do be careful, boys and girls. Don't go setting fire to the forest, will you now? That will get you into a lot of hot water. Here on my left we have the mega version. This is the large version if you want one of the raging fires, but do be careful to keep it under control, won't you? fires can easily get out of control. So do be careful, but the mega version, you'll need a lot of sticks, a lot of old academic books to put in there, and a lot of logs, but you'll have a nice raging fire to show for it. Here we have the old favourite, the flat pack version. This one you can take away, you can send it to people, you can do what you like with it, but you have to assemble it, because putting this directly on the fire will not be so good. But the flat pack version is a favourite with a lot of people because it gives them the freedom to do with the contents what they like. And here we have the Super Size Me flat pack version. Now this one is for the really big inferno. If you have this version, then you'll need a lot of timber to burn, but great for those campfires where you have a lot of people wanting to bake their potatoes, cook their sausages, and so on. And finally, we have our very common, very, very popular Towering Inferno. This one can really burn. Now, if you have this version, you'll end up with a lot of flames coming up from the bottom, spreading up to the top. And you have to be very careful, though, and especially boys and girls, if there are any children watching this, this one is recommended only for serious grown-ups. Okay, here we have the standard model, and as you can see here, for extra effect, I've built logs around it and I've put logs on top. So the idea is when the box burns from the inside, those logs on the outside will collapse on top of the fire and you'll have a wonderful campfire going for as many sausages as you possibly can eat. So let's have a look here. I've punched holes in this box. I'm going to push. I've got a lighter here. Try not to use matches because they could be dangerous. And please never put petrol on top of this. It will be explosive. So we're going to push this into the hole. That's why we push the holes in the box, so the flame gets right to the center. So let's put that in there, click it, and we should have, I hope, a fire going on. We can go round the box to all the other holes if I can find them. Here, there's another one. Yes, there we go. Put the fire, put the flame in there. Push it in. Oh, well, it won't go in there, but never mind. Let's just burn it anyway. Oh, as you can see, it's smoking nicely now just from that one. So we're going to leave that so I don't get burned. Now you can see the flames. This is guaranteed to give you a great campfire without any of that hassle, all of that rubbing sticks together that they teach you in the Boy Scouts. A lot of rubbish, that. Okay, let's enjoy this fire, shall we? Well, as you can see, we have a beautiful campfire going here. Just one flick of the lighter and the whole campfire took off beautifully. None of that messing around. Okay, any Boy Scouts watching? Don't listen to what your Scoutmaster tells you. You want to buy a campfire in a box. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a photograph of my mega super duper campfire in a box. The This Isn't Rocket Science model. And as you will see from the photograph, filmed by the way by NASA, as it was heading towards the moon, this was the launch pad. Put a few sticks, a few old academic books at the bottom of the rocket, light it, and all of that hot air from the academic books will blast that pile of cardboard boxes constructed into a rocket up to the moon, and unfortunately it will never be seen again. Okay, to my right we have a beautiful campfire going away. Next week on our next programme we're going to tell you how to deal with those awful little pests, the mole. I have a wonderful way of eradicating moles. I can see a mole in the distance, I have very good eyesight, and I'm going to shoot the mole from here. The mole is no more. Sorry, Mr. Moley, but your days are numbered.
I am a mole and I live in a hole. I am a mole and I live in a hole.
I'm sure, like me, you've all wondered what to do with that old chicken house after the chickens have gone. The fox will come and get the chickens and you'll have the old chicken house here. So a wonderful idea to what to do with this old chicken house. Turn it into a plant pot storage shed. You want to put your plant pots somewhere in the winter, open this door, put the plant pots in there, and hey presto, you have a wonderful plant pot store. To return to our campfire, you can see now we have a wonderful blaze going away. This is genuine. This has not been tampered with. This is the campfire in a box that I showed you how to make, and you too can buy a campfire in a box if you log on to my website, which you'll see at the end of this video, Me&MyGarden.com. Then you can buy all of my products, the chicken house pot shed, the bow and arrow to kill moles, the campfire in a box of any size that you want. So please do log on, and thank you for watching.